Hello, this is Det Guam with the Dare Network, and today we're going to be talking about something very important that happens with our clients, especially over the last year to 2 years, and that's buyer fatigue. So first, let's talk about what is buyer fatigue. So we worked with a lot of buyers over the last 18 months, and well, as you know, it is a challenging market with a lack of inventory and multiple offers. And while our buyers are just getting tired of it, they are fatigued. It is an emotional, draining time to find a home you love, make an offer, and know that you didn't win it, or even know that you didn't even get close to winning it, right? And then of course they come to us and they ask, what can we do to win? So we'll talk about that here in a second. And sometimes these buyers don't have the ability, maybe they don't have the extra money to put down, right, to win. So let's talk about the first thing, mindset. Now, I know what you're thinking, the mindset of the buyer. That is absolutely important. But what's even more important is the mindset of the realtor. So there's a couple things I want to hit here. Just like buyer fatigue, my buyer's agents and my real estate agents also get real estate agent fatigue. They go out showing homes, writing the offers, doing the deals, negotiating, finding that their buyer is not under contract. Matter of fact, I've had at least 3, if not 4 agents that are not on my team in my market center come up to me with great concerns going into January and February, not getting their buyers under contract, have nothing pending, and just really concerned on how to get them under contract. So first, you got to take care of yourself, just like anything. All right, make sure you're good and ready to go, and some of that goes with clear expectations, not only for yourself but for your buyers. So what does that look like? All right, so one, make sure they understand what's going on in the market. Right, and when I say understand, do a deep dive in statistics, a deep dive in inventory, a deep dive in what it takes to win. Now I'm going to table what it takes to win here in a second. Let's go back to the stats. For those that were around in the 2009 era, about a decade ago, we had this same really conversation, except it was sellers. The conversation was, sorry Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I know you bought this home for $300,000, but now it's underwater at $270,000, $260,000. There's no equity. And if you need to sell, you're going to have to come to the closing table with cash. Or worse, we had to tell them about a short sale, or even worse, we had to talk about a foreclosure. Now those were tough conversations back then. I had a lot of them. I didn't like them, but I know I needed to have them. Now the script is switched. Now we're having that same conversation with a buyer, right? We had to let them understand the situation, that we'll be in multiple offers, right? That we may have to lose a few before we win that one. That we may have to move down our price point in order to be the top buyer, right? So let's talk about some strategies. You got to talk about them, what it takes to win, right? Now this also goes to the mindset of the real estate agent. A lot of my agents on my team sometimes don't feel comfortable with the strategies personally, what you need to do to win, right? Now this is somewhat of a limiting belief, right? I need, as an agent, to give my client every option to win the offer, right? Like example, cash offers, non-contingent offers upon financing, appraisal waivers, even waiving the option period are some examples. Now I get it, maybe you as an agent would never do that, but if you ever went to a financial advisor and they're investing millions of dollars for you, I believe that you'd want every option, both pros and cons, high risk and low risk, on what to do with their money. And that's the way I view the consult today with the buyer. They need to understand all their options, right? Otherwise they're going to get very frustrated and they're not going to understand why they didn't win. And if you bring up that option later, they're going to be like, why didn't you bring that up sooner on the house 2 houses ago? So let's kind of wrap this up. What does this mean in short to reduce that buyer fatigue, not only for yourself, but for your clients? Well, I like calling it get real, get right. Study the market, know what's going on, and make sure and get that feedback for the offers you didn't win. That is super important, right? One example, one of my agents offered over $100,000 on a property here the last week, right? That was in the 550 range, was $100,000 over. There are 100 offers on the property and they didn't get it. They weren't even in the top 10. They're all cash, no contingencies, right? Except for a small option period. Of course, we don't know what it went for, but it went somewhere in the mid 6s according to the listing agent. We'll find out when it closes, right? That's over almost 120 to 150,000 over asking. And when I told my client, and my team member is we just got to get real and tell them exactly what happened, and then they can decide what they want to do from there. All right, I'm Det Nguyen with the Dare Network. I hope everything is going great for you in the first quarter. I know it is a challenging market, but we can get through this together. Hope some of these tips help. If you want to know more, maybe more specifics on what we're doing to win our offers for our clients, feel free to reach out to me, set a one-on-one, or even give me a call directly. Thanks. Have a great day.